Welcome to the Man Cave Report. My name is John Mattingly, also known online as the Purple Muse. We have two topics to discuss today, Tuesday's elections and Wednesday's announcement by the Federal Reserve Open Market Committee concerning the expansion of its quantitative easing program. The experts predicted that the Republicans would pick up anywhere from 40 to 60 seats and take control of the House of Representatives. As of Wednesday evening, there are still 10 House seats that are not been decided. However, it appears the actual pickup will be at least 61 seats and could be more than 64 seats when all the votes are finally counted. This is the largest change in House membership resulting from a single election from before World War II. A simple way to express what happened is the Democratic agenda got smoked. The Republicans hope to take control of the U.S. Senate, but will likely only gain 5 or 6 seats when the last 2 seats are finally decided. The Democrats will continue to hold a majority in the Senate, but will no longer be close to the 60 votes they need to move major legislation on a pure party line vote. On election evening, I heard a victory speech by the new Democratic senator from West Virginia. He sounded like a Republican. I think the reality of the situation is that on paper, the Democrats will control the Senate, and they will in fact share the Senate committees. However, the Republicans, in combination with a few conservative Democrats, will have at least equivalent power in the Senate process. Oh, by the way, the Republicans crushed the Democrats in the majority of state governors' races and state legislatures across the country. As I said last week, the big questions are, will the change in our Congress translate into a major change in federal policy? Will our new Congress somehow turn itself into a responsible government body? I doubt that we will see the major changes we need to correct excessive government spending and the debt that's been compounding for decades during the next 2 years. However, one thing is for sure. The voters have rejected the progressive liberal policies of the Democrats and President Obama and his administration. Obama must move to the center, or he and more Democrats will be out of office in 2 years. I watched today's presidential press conference, and I thought Obama actually did a pretty good job of dealing with the massive election defeat. It remains to be seen if he can compromise his liberal progressive personal philosophy to govern in the center. I don't think Obama can govern in the center, that's my personal view, but the president deserves a chance to get his act together over the next couple of months and get moving on working with the Republicans to improve the economic situation, reduce federal spending, and reduce the deficit. Wednesday afternoon, the Federal Reserve Open Market Committee released a statement that gave its assessment of the economy and the details of the planned quantitative easing program. The economic forecast isn't good, and the Federal Reserve has decided to print $600 billion, that's $600 billion, of new fiat money over the next 8 months by purchasing more Treasury debt. The Fed also directed the open market trading desk of the Federal Reserve Bank of New York to continue to reinvest principal payments from government securities the Fed already owns and invest them into Treasury securities. The Fed expects to invest $250 billion to $300 billion from this program during the same period. Therefore, the Fed anticipates buying $850 to $900 billion of long-term Treasury securities from now through the end of the second quarter of 2011. The actions of the Federal Reserve are the ultimate disguised confiscation of your assets. We need a major restructuring of the Federal Reserve as well as the federal government. However, the federal government must be fixed first, and then we can focus on dealing with the Federal Reserve. In the next report, I'll be providing a very special book review that I think will interest all of you. If you have any specific topics that you would like to address in a future edition of the Man Cave Report, please email Mark or John at relaxfitezine.com. Have a great weekend. We'll see you next time.